Good evening, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Unturned Pages. I am unfortunately without my co-host, producer tonight, who's in the chat room, Miss Jenny Davis, who has finally made it to PA after traveling so far from Minnesota. So she's definitely safe and secure in a hotel room now. But tonight we're gonna just run down a couple things really quick, just because we can, just to have fun. I wasn't planning on doing a show tonight, but we'll just freestyle it and see what comes up, what kind of topics come up. We'll be taking questions from the chat room and everything. So I mean, definitely gonna have some fun tonight. With that being said, I brought in a special co-host with me tonight. I don't know if I will enjoy this or regret this by the end of the night, but we will definitely figure it out. But I have himself, Mr. Ian Murphy, the moderator.
Hey,
Good evening, sir. I'll go right along with you on that one. So, what brings you out of your little hubby hole that you got going on over there to grace us with your presence tonight?
well, it worked out. So you were missing a host, and I was going to miss my 6 p.m. slot. So figure might as well coordinate, do a little.
I was going to say, what are you, NPR radio,
head.
6 a.m.?
I'll be honest, man. I'd love to get back into radio.
Well, you're kind of, you got your foot in the door. You know, you starting the podcast, because is there really radio these days? It kind of seems like those two are, the radio's kind of like going to the wayside so much, because anybody that has a microphone and a video feed is a podcaster these days.
Well, and that's the problem. I think that no, radio's not going anywhere. The medium in which that we share and listen and experience radio, that might change, but radio's not going anywhere.
Well, I think we need to go back to the days of Orson Welles, where everybody gathers around the radio at night. And
I'm not gonna lie. So I am, you know this about me, I think.
Yes.
I am absolutely a narrative listener. And so I'm about podcasts, I'm about books, I'm about storytelling. I'm not a big music person, so I don't really listen to music that often. And when I do, I have to be hyper selective about what I curate for myself. And so I listen to podcasts. I love fiction stories, especially weird kind of. You know what? That's where we're going tonight, man.
We're going full send.
This is where we're going. We're going with our weirdest podcast listens and
oh Jesus,
our fiction, nonfiction choices. I think that's where we need to go, because you cracked this can on me here, because there's so many awesome podcasts out there that are weird, wild, based on the paranormal, based on cryptids, based on urban legends, that are just phenomenal storytelling. And a lot of them are coming out of the Pacific Northwest. So
yes, they are.
Absolutely.
Hey, Megan.
Hey, Megan. Hey, Courtney. Hey, Jenny. Hey, John.
Yeah. John Covey, Courtney Peterson, Megan, thanks guys for showing up. Jenny, you're in a hotel room right now, so I'll see you in a couple days. Even though you've been sending me pictures of sheets everywhere. And she knows I hate it because we have no sheets up here in Massachusetts.
Oh, the gas station sheets. I thought you were talking about like sheets. I'm like, is Jenny at a clan meeting? Like, what's like,
wow, that took a dark turn.
Wasn't in the space that I thought she was going for.
No, well, she is in PA.
Sheets with a Z. Yeah, by the way, for those of you who are outside of the Sheets footprint, phenomenal subs, great little sandwich places in there, wonderful pit stop.
John, Wawa is not better. No, I will.
Wawa is garbage compared to Sheets.
I will take this to my grave. Wawa is the Starbucks of the coffee industry. They are absolute trash.
It's so much worse than that, right? Because Wawa, I feel like, falls into the same category as In-N-Out, which is complete bullshit. Because In-N-Out doesn't even have a menu. You just walk in and you're supposed to know what. Hi, Sarah.
Hey, don't forget
that was Mom showing up, letting us know she's watching. The off button is hovering.
She's hovering right over it, like, say one thing. Just go ahead, say it. And we got BDA in here, Big Daddy Andy. So,
John, that's very possible, man. It's like Dunkin' Donuts, right? It goes case by case, location by location.
and we
But
know
Sheets
donkeys
as a
because we're up
whole.
here. I'm
But
sorry, but you
no,
know what?
so Russ, do you get into podcasts?
Unpopular opinion. Really quick, I would actually take Tim Hortons over donkeys. What just happened? Okay, we lost our guest. All right, cool. No, he's still floating around back there somewhere. I don't know what the hell happened. I think it was my my Tim Hortons comment. I think you know, Ian being Boston born and bred, he took offense to that. So, but hopefully Ian comes back. I know he's not that petty where he's gonna leave over a donkey's comment. But anyways, so got some things coming up here soon. Yes, Ian, you can come back in. He just privately messaged me on the side. He said, "Yeah, a joke. Now I can get back in." Don't worry, Ian. Mama Sarah agreed with you. Dunks all day long. Oh, do I need to send you the link again? Jesus. You should still have the link. Sorry for the technical difficulties. Stand by as we get people going again. Anyways, everybody out there's traveling. I know Rob Stakowitz went to Kentucky this weekend. Oh, look at that. Oh, the Timmy's comment was a little bit too much for you?
I mean, you shut your mouth about Dunkin' Donuts.
Okay, fair enough. All right, so we were getting into a podcast and things like that. There is a podcast I've been turned on to lately that is absolutely mind-numbing. Hey, Damien, thanks for coming in, bud.
He's braving that hour difference.
Yeah, he is. I mean, got to give some much love out there to our Scotland people.
Jenny, I'm gonna double down on my comment before you keep running your mouth. I'm gonna start a whole rumor. About this. You keep dunks out your mouth. Come up and slap Russ on stage. I'll do it.
Uh-oh, we got BDA in there saying he's going to take Cumbies and McDonald's over Dunks or anybody else.
McDonald's coffee leaves a film in your mouth. Andy, I don't care what you say, that Arabica bean bullshit that Dunks does, that McDonald's does, it leaves the thing in your mouth. All right, Jenny, if we're talking donuts, you're right.
Krispy Kreme.
If you are talking warm donuts, 1 a.m., Krispy Kreme just hits in a different place. Oh, you don't go to Dunkin' Donuts for the donuts. You go to Dunkin' Donuts for the coffee that's made the same way every time you go.
You go there for the donuts and the Boston attitude. Here's the shit, get out.
Oh, Sarah, thank you so much. The dozen Dunks donuts was nothing. But podcast, back to it. We got to bring it back.
Okay. Yeah, we're getting
laser focus here.
Yeah.
All right, so you were saying that you have a podcast that you've been listening to that's kind of dragged you in.
It's kind of a YouTube. I got turned on to it by like the Facebook Reels and the TikTok videos and things like that. So I started kind of listening to them like the short reels and things like that. And then I started watching their podcast on YouTube. Yeah, and it's actually called You Should Know.
Okay.
These two guys are absolutely hilarious. It's really honestly hard to take the one seriously at some points because he plays it off as like he is dumber than dumb. Like he just like some of the things that comes out of this guy's mouth, and it's Jordan is his name. The two guys who did the podcast are Jordan and Cameron.
Yes, I know these guys. They are hilarious.
They are absolutely hilarious, and that's kind of sucked me in. And I kind of
the rain episode is what got me.
Yes.
where he just couldn't get his head around the concept of rain.
Or did you watch the ones about the clouds?
Well, yeah, when he was saying that he doesn't believe that the evaporation's actually doing that.
Well, no, he was talking about like the weight of a cloud. How are you not scared of clouds because they weigh so much? How it was stopping one from falling out of the sky and crushing you?
Oh yeah, like everything they do is like anytime he is confused, it's glorious. Sorry guys, if you can't tell, I'm actually doing this from my house, so I am kind of Mickey Mouse in my rig tonight.
We're going with the flow of it. So,
all right.
But you know what, Jenny? Yes, you're right. You know, I do listen to all the Get Haunted paranormal podcasts.
We are not talking Get Haunted here.
No,
we
this is going to be completely off the board.
Pretty consistently. We're talking about people outside of our sphere.
Yes. Another one I started to watch. Actually, Jesus,
this is not going great for me tonight.
Another one that I like to watch. And it was actually turned on to me because this guy's actually from my hometown in Ohio.
Yep. All right, shoot.
There it is Kill Tony.
Oh, Kill Tony is good. He says all the things. He says the quiet part out loud.
He says what everybody's thinking but won't say.
Yeah.
So
for me, because I'm a narrative guy, I actually like the weirder shit. Have you ever heard of Welcome to Night Vale?
Yes. I've
Hands
listened to
down,
one or two episodes, but like I haven't really gotten into it. Because as you know, I don't have a very like far drive for work like you do because you go from office to office and everything like
everywhere.
That. So I don't have time in my car to sit there and like really listen to podcasts or anything like that. So normally I find myself like when I'm sitting at home or something like that, I'll just toss one on.
Yeah. I'll tell you one thing. So there's two worlds that I actually listen to, right? So there's the weird and the occult. I love those podcasts. I love the true stories, but I also love the fiction that comes out of that space.
Yeah.
And then there's the stuff I just listen to laugh, right? And so the stuff I listen to laugh, I'm going to tell you right now, it's funny for guys. It's funnier for women. My dad wrote a porno. That is, without a doubt, one of my favorite listens ever.
Is that one of the Bleacher Report ones? Or not Bleacher Report, but Barstool?
No, not at all. They're their own thing. I've seen them live.
Okay.
They're a riot. So this gentleman's father at like 67 years old decided he was going to start writing erotica.
Oh.
Without a functional knowledge of anatomy or eroticism.
Okay, hold on. Hold on. The statement you just made kind of made me question myself. You said 67 years old.
Yep.
Without knowledge of anatomy or erotica.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Is this guy a 67-year-old virgin or?
Nope. His son's the one that's reading his book. It's glorious. So Russ,
okay,
when we head to Gettysburg next week, you're gonna have to take a leg with me in the car.
Okay.
I'll introduce you. We'll listen to the first couple of episodes. It is a crowning jewel of boomer ignorance.
Okay.
It's glorious from start to finish. And it's read by him so he reads it to his two friends who know his dad and have known his father for years. And it's amazing. My dad wrote him, if you want to find it. But
well, you know what? This is the first for Unturned Pages.
Yes, Jenny, I am.
Yeah, yes, Jenny. He is going to be coming to Gettysburg. I am kidnapping him. I actually, finally got that.
Bitch, you're making me ride my own car. How are you kidnapping me?
Oh, you gave me the guilt treatment of I'm never invited. Bitch,
I did.
A public event.
I gave you so much shit last year. I gave you so much grief last year.
Damien,
but I'll be coming this year.
Damien said in the room that is a recorded podcast better for driving then, or does it not matter? Damien, I would not suggest you listen to a video podcast while you're driving, just for safety reasons.
Yeah, so I'm also a wild nerd, right? So
Jenny, no, Jenny. She just joined the backstage. No, Jenny.
Yeah.
No.
This is my show, damn it. I'm the
You didn't want to do
second
it.
facing
No.
voice here. But so I actually listen to, there are video podcasts of a group called Critical Role, and they do Dungeons and Dragons stuff, and I adore them. I think they do a phenomenal job. And I will listen to their actual audio podcast as I'm going down the road.
Mhm.
I do know younger generation guys that what they'll do is they'll throw YouTube up and they'll watch the video and they'll just throw their phone in their center console or something like that while they're actually connected to the Bluetooth. So they're effectively doing the same thing. I don't know.
See, I'd give a quick shout out to a couple people that are in the chat room. Stacy Lee's in the chat room. You'll meet her this week. Melanie, thank you for coming. I'm glad I could help you out earlier. Talik Motorsports. I know I've seen them pop up in shows before. I can't remember your name. I'm so sorry.
Hey, Russ, you put
Yes,
some
sir.
respect on Stacy's name. He's
Stacey
in the
Lee?
chat listening. Nope, not Stacy Lee.
Oh, Stacy Talik. Okay, all right,
Stacey
all right,
Talent
all right. My
in
bad,
there.
my bad. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. My bad. Jen Richardson's in the chat. Kaylee
You know, guys,
Basinger.
I just want to say how disappointed I am. Russ has been a part of Get Haunted for longer than I have. And, you know, Stacy has been a guest on my show. He's done phenomenal
I
work.
have not
He's
had a
an
chance to get
incredibly
Stacy on
intelligent man.
Compass or anything yet, so
Well,
that
say
is
something
my
smart.
fault.
He'll want to come on.
I mean, that's few and far between with me. But no,
I always think it's Russ. Have you ever had to explain our dynamic to somebody like after?
No, would you like to explain the dynamic to the listeners now, just so they kind of understand that I'm not getting verbally beaten?
No, you are getting verbally beaten.
Oh, I know. I'm just saying, but you're doing it all out of love.
No, it is. It's generally so. I'm the guy that Russ calls. I mean, is there a
For anything.
circumstance you wouldn't call me in?
No, not at all.
And so the only payment
Ian's
I
the one.
ask,
I will say this right now, and I will admit this on audio. A lot of people, for those that have been friends with me over the last 3-4 years, or have known me for a while, I was actually October of 2022.
mm-hmm.
I believe it was. I was arrested at my job. The first
that was 22. Yep.
The first person I called was my wife. The second person my wife called was Ian. And I get a call from Ian as I'm standing at the police station going, I'm coming to get you. I'm like, I don't think I'm getting out of here. And you came
close.
You picked up all my belongings. You picked up everything. You stayed with Nicole until she was okay enough.
And if anybody in the viewership ever wants to trigger Nicole to get angry at me, just bring up the belt.
Bring up the belt. Bring up the belt. That's
so what's wild is Russ is incarcerated for,
now let me tell you,
call bullshit reasons, right?
Yes, I will tell you,
it was a clerical error on the state of Ohio.
Correct. That's one thing I will say. It was not a violent offense. It was not a felony. It wasn't anything like that. I am a good person.
And I will say, and Russ, you can probably account, if Russ had been arrested for any other reason, I would openly say what it is.
Yep.
But it was very much a clerical error. It was a bullshit thing.
Yes.
And they gave me his belt. They took his belt.
Yep.
And all I could think of was like, is he gonna hang himself? And so
now my poor wife is sitting over here thinking this is some sort of joke.
Well, what's fucked up, Russ, is I grew up in on the South Shore of Massachusetts, and we have a tradition. Every Thanksgiving, we listen to a particular song, and that is called Alice's Restaurant by Gunther Tootie. And in the song, he gets arrested for littering. And they take his belt away, and his response was, "Were you afraid that I was going to hang myself for littering?" And so I've been indoctrinated with that joke since I was a small child.
Now, the joke of it is Ian brought back the belongings back to my place. And my wife looks at him and goes, why did they take his belt? And Ian, without missing a beat from what I've heard, going, well, they might have been worried he was going to hang himself. And she just looked at him and was just like, Not what I needed to hear right now, Ian.
I will argue that humor is the best medicine.
It is, but you have to know my wife.
Andrew, all right, great. We
Yes.
disagreed. I hate you on a fundamental level for
Cumby's
saying
comment.
Dunkin' Donuts isn't as good as McDonald's, but we've reconnected. We've found unity in this.
You found the common ground.
And we found that common ground so we can move forward as a people.
And that's what we should do as a society.
And that's as political as we're going to get tonight.
Exactly. So moving on from the whole jail comment.
Back to the podcast thing, though.
Ian is the person I would call. And you know what? Ian has pulled this trick on me before. Actually, I wouldn't even call it a trick, a test. Where he's called me randomly and just says, I need your help. Be ready.
Oh, you're like, I call you and I know you're useless. Like,
oh yeah. Yeah. You know, I'm absolutely useless.
Like, I'm not calling you to like build anything. I'm not calling you to hide a body. Like the 1 a.m. phone call, Russ ain't your guy, but he is your guy because on multiple occasions he said, I don't know what the fuck to do, but I'll do it.
I'll do it.
So I'll give him that.
But that's it was a conversation you and Kim were having where what was it? You call 3 people and the one that asked the questions is the one that is not reliable. It could go back and forth because I got
questions. One that's going to ask a lot of questions while we're doing what we're doing.
Fair enough.
Yeah,
but no, get you those 3 people in your life that will no questions asked, be there for you in a heartbeat.
Oh,
Ian's one of those.
I believe this in my entire life. Is it does not matter how many friends you have. You need
it doesn't.
3 people. You need 3 people, and you can take out a fucking country.
Yep.
Like it is, like you do not need. Like that's why I always think it's funny this whole. Oh man, they're coming in now.
Denise, yes, I am the alibi guy. I will create a story so damn good.
Oh no, nope. I am calling bullshit on that. Denise,
come on.
Nope.
I'm a
Russ
writer.
Is not the alibi guy. Russ has to be able to be indictable, otherwise he will fold. Like, I love Russ. But you put Russ in the hole for like 9 days. You show him Tyrone from down in cell block C. I don't blame him. Russ is giving your ass up. I don't blame you.
It's my ass or your ass, one of the two. And I already have 3 holes.
Does your viewership know about this?
Yes, considering I've done live shows and everything about what I went through surgically and things like that. So Ian's whole thing with me is that I have 3 assholes because I have had 2 surgeries now in the past 2 years.
Whoa.
No, we're not
That's
going there.
Your thing. That's your thing.
You brought up the fact that I had 3 assholes and I didn't.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did.
Not. I did not. All right, chat. You guys have been here this whole ride.
So
I brought up.
I didn't say
I
right
brought
now.
Up Tyrone from Cell Block D.
I didn't say
looking
right
for him
now,
to drop
but you
the
have in the past.
I did not mention you having 3 assholes.
Yes, Megan, this show has gone off the rails. All right, so let's recenter here. Let's get back to podcasts. But this is what makes good podcasts. It's just
downhill.
Off the rails.
Nah.
Now Kim's in the chat room listening. Hi, Kim. Damien, I got 1 testicle, so we're in good company.
That's all I'm saying. All right, so it went uphill. All right, so podcasts.
So I actually listened to True Crime Garage. It's actually
hold on. Is Jenny in here commenting?
Yes, she's commenting from our pages. So,
all right, hold on. All right, you talk. I'm gonna do something.
Oh God. So no, like I actually listened to True Crime Garage. It's 2 guys based out of Ohio. They're actually really, really great. They do a lot of good in-depth true crime commentary and things like that. But other than that, I really haven't really listened to a lot of podcasts. Like,
Oh, dude,
it's
you really need to. Genuinely.
okay. Wait. I'm seeing the top here keep
So I,
changing. What?
I popped into the whole Get Haunted stream and said we were all right. So
Oh, okay. All right.
um no, all right. So back to the streaming things. Pacific Northwest. I want to bring these up real quick. So Minnow Eats Whale. Oh, the Y files, Damien. Great call.
I've heard a couple shows of there that's actually
Yeah,
a really good
Minnow
one.
Eats Whale, right? They do Tannis, they do the Black Tapes, they do shoot, what's the other one? They do another one. It's phenomenal. But they're a production company out of the Pacific Northwest. They've since folded. They kind of tapered out towards the end of COVID. They do a really great job of diving into some of more of the, I would say, fringe occult.
Okay.
And they really start go. Stacy, I'm not saying goldfish. I said minnow. But
You know what? Honestly,
Stacy's
I have
one of my
no
favorite
idea.
people because when I'm on point, I feel like I can talk to him. When I'm off point, I don't.
He
I
calls your
feel like I
shit.
shouldn't be in the same room. But no, Minnow Eats Whale does a great job at doing psychological urban myth kind of occult podcast. Now, I will say Black Tapes, for those of you that are in the occult and the paranormal spheres, is probably going to be one of the
Hey,
most
we
interesting.
are not a cult.
Yes, we are.
Okay, Sarah, if you're still in the room, can you back me on? No. Mom.
Oh wow, Jenny's just pumping out them links
Yeah, she is. That's why she's the great producer. She's just doing the thing while I
for a
talk.
different episode. She's just firing off those links. Like, watch the next episode. Ignore this one. Log off.
Yeah,
Move
just
on.
end it now. Just keep going. Nothing to see here. Nothing to see here.
All right, so we got some podcasts for everybody to listen to. We got a couple from you, a couple from me. Talk to me a little bit about Gettysburg, man. I feel like I'm going into it blind, which for someone like me, chaos, bedlam, and the unexpected is absolutely the best place to be.
That's what you thrive on.
But why don't you tell me a little bit about what to expect? What do you think the vibe is? What do you think the energy is? Because understand, I'm coming in wearing nothing but Get Haunted and Warner gear for 5 days. Jenny, can you just comment as yourself? I'm tired of reading 9 comments every time you post.
I need to figure out how to get that.
Oh, you guys are on Twitch?
Yeah.
Oh, hot damn! Look at you guys getting all.
We're going Twitch, Twitter, X, whatever you call it, YouTube, everything.
Yep.
So I mean, Gettysburg has a very you know, a lot of people that come to Gettysburg, a lot of the people that come only see some people like once a year.
Okay.
So it's kind of like
because I've seen none of them in years.
Yeah, so they're it's kind of like a reunion for a lot of people. You get to see a lot of people that you don't see otherwise going to Gettysburg. So it's kind of like a good reunion. Paranormal Voice, Dale Quigley in the room. Thank you so much for listening in, bud.
Dale, love you, buddy.
Yeah, Dale's amazing. But no, I mean, you know, Gettysburg is a very, you know, their whole tagline is a weekend of hope and healing. And, you know, we donated some great charities. We have some, wow, what was that face twitch for?
What's that?
I said, what was that face twitch for? I said, we donated
I
some
mean,
good charities. And you're like,
I'm not going to say that there's some pre-existing beef that they've caused. But, you know,
we do not speak of such things, and we will not.
I didn't say, I explicitly said,
hey, Steve,
that I wasn't saying that.
No, but you know what? They're you know, it's understandable. Look at Jenny right on it with the.
I don't like the level of control a third party I can't see has.
I don't either. It's like the wizard behind the curtain. Like,
yeah.
No, I mean, there's some great people coming out to it. Yes, some have fallen off for certain reasons and things like that, but
Hey, shit happens.
it does. And but they they have been completely supported and supportive of anybody that is going or anything like that. So got much love out to my family out there for that. Gettysburg is one event I will not miss any year. It is something I've done since day one, and I believe is great causes as to, you know, Dana's Pink Wishes for the kids, for PA Wounded Warriors, which is different from Wounded Warrior Project, which there's a whole thing going on with that one. Plus
What's
Hero
going
for
on
Hire.
with Wounded Warriors? I know they got in trouble a few years ago back when we were doing the polar plunge. They bought a racehorse and people were upset about it.
Well, the CEO was siphoning funds from the donations and things like that and paying himself a pretty penny. Whereas that could have been going through donations for the veterans. But I mean, you know, but this is the PA Wounded Warriors.
Homes for our troops, guys. Homes for our troops. They're a phenomenal organization out of Taunton, Massachusetts, and all they do is build out handicap accessible homes.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And I've done the Polar Plunge 3 years now, and you know, it's a great time. But as far as Gettysburg goes, they've added more and more stuff this year. Like I said, there's going to be axe throwing. There's going to be multiple food trucks.
I'm not going to lie.
Speak of the devil. Speak of the devil. Pam Barry, who is one of the organizers of the Gettysburg Bash, just popped into the chat room. Thanks for joining us, Pam. You'll meet Ian on Thursday.
I don't know how long you've been on here. I'm ignorant as fuck. I'm going to put that out there as...
Don't take anything he says seriously.
Oh boy.
Insert foot. But anyways, like, you know, there's going to be axe throwing. There's going to be a mechanical bull this year. There's going to be
It's going to be a mechanical bull?
Yes, sir.
Are we going to prolapse you this year? What's going on?
No, I've already been warned by multiple people I am not allowed to get on the bull this year.
Hey, Pam, would you mind if I got on the bull?
Anybody can do it. So we got fireworks.
Pam, yes, of course I have questions. Throw that up there. Throw that. You have control, right? Come on, get it up there.
I do.
Pam, I am a paranormal nobody. However, I love to socialize and I love to get to know people in the area. I have very adamant, strong beliefs about certain things. What would be your top 3 pieces of advice for navigating the bash?
I could say my 3.
No one cares, Russ.
I know no one cares. You know, I mean, you know, no one listens to me anyways.
Damien, I'm going to get up there, and I promise you, if I don't leave with testicular torsion, I didn't do my job.
It didn't go right for you. You didn't complete your task. Yes,
Bonnie, I love that you and I are on the same page.
Yes. Change your wardrobe.
Denise, I've spoken nothing but highly of you in the past. Please don't make me change that. Have fun, network, and giving back. All right, Pam, what would be the best way I could give back?
Tip me when I'm bartending on Saturday night.
Get fucked, Russ.
It goes to charity for Shaylee Cleese, who is going through childhood cancer right now.
Well, you said tip you. You said tip you.
Yes. So the bartending event Saturday night is putting against Rochelle and Brian from Ghost Hunters, Santiago Cirilla, who's from The Walking Dead and Haya Nation.
Hey, Candy.
He is. We also have the West Virginia Batman. Then we have Wes Coleman and myself, and then Dave Schrader, who are all doing a different bartending station. So,
Russ, I'm tip certified still.
I am as well too.
And I'm also strip certified.
Yeah, well, you know what? We're not actually bartending. We're just there as carnival barkers to call people in to tip us.
Oh,
There
all
are actually
right.
going to be professional bartenders there that are going to be handling the drinks.
Oh, all
So,
right.
like I said, we're just kind of like the
Damn,
carnival
your
barkers.
time and bring a toy.
Yes.
My head's way too in the gutter for that comment.
Okay. The toy goes towards Dana's Pink Wishes,
Okay.
which they ask you to bring a $10 unwrapped toy.
Okay.
That they actually donate
Can we
to.
can we goose it and go $20?
You could do whatever you want. People have brought bikes, they've brought, things like that. Like you could do whatever you want to do.
Same, Damien. Keep going,
So,
Russ.
but Dana's Pink Wishes provides toys for families that have experienced a loss, whether it been dealt with cancer or things like that. Whether it be a parent, a sibling, um,
Oh,
things like that.
Denise.
Uh,
I'm
yes,
involved.
Denise. Yes, Denise. I have decided on my hairstyle for Saturday night,
No,
and
Russ, you shut your mouth. I'm gonna do it, and we're gonna live stream that shit.
oh, trust me, the wife's already, the wife
Sunday,
and I
6
are
p.m.
planned.
Sunday, 6 p.m. Get moderated.
Hey, we're doing Unturned Pages live from Gettysburg, so if you want to join us,
Oh, I was actually all right. So here's Pam. There's another question. I was thinking about doing my podcast live from Gettysburg, and maybe if Sarah's still watching, she can comment too. Uh, would it be all right? Because I figured by Saturday midday, I'm gonna forget who I am.
that's probably not wrong, honestly. But no, like we're so Saturday when I will bring this up real quick, and I know everybody is getting tired of hearing about it, but Saturday night after the bartending event, all the money raised by these seven fantastic people. Aaron Segers is not going to be at the bash, unfortunately.
Oh, can I take Aaron's spot?
They have already filled it with Wes and I. So, but
you're such a second seater.
I am. I was asked to do it, so I'm honored to be asked. So I never get included in anything. But
That's because you're not worthy.
I know, but I just make an ass of myself. Oh, Richie's finally in. He got off
Richie, you're
Fortnite.
playing Fortnite? Are you kidding me, man? You're
He's
getting
12.
schooled by 12-year-olds. What's
He's
going
12
on?
and he's talking shit. But no, so everybody, Saturday night after the event, and I have actually requested Ian's assistance in this. Wes Colton and myself, regardless of, hi Susan, regardless of how much we make in tips, because all the money tipped from these bartenders will be going towards Dan and his family, to help with the cancer treatments and everything like that.
Russ, can you do me a favor? Can you let me know so I can hype you up a bit while we're there?
Yes, sir. Oh,
Richie,
trust me,
you
you'll
ain't
know.
marking these punks, man. Fortnite's got building and shooting and all this other stuff. It's nonsense.
It's like a violent Fortnite, or not a violent Fortnite, a violent Minecraft.
Yeah, no, it really is at this point. It's absurd.
But
Bonnie, how are you doing? Haven't seen you on a live in a while.
yes, that is also a thing. There is a steampunk themed escape room.
Jenny, you are just hitting us with shit, and we ain't ready.
There's so much going on. So let me get back to my original thought before I lose that. So at the end of the bartending event, regardless of how much we raise, Wes Coleman and myself are shaving our heads in solidarity with Shaylee, just showing our support for the family and everything. But there is a price.
Can I get the beard?
If we raise $2,000 for this little girl right here,
$2,000,
$2,000, I will. The beard gone.
All right, Richie, are you still watching?
Well, he just said carry on.
No. But usually he dangles a little bit. I'll match anything Richie gives you.
You'll match anything Richie gives me. Okay. All right.
100% match. Richie throws it down. I will double it. I will match whatever Richie gives.
Well, I've already been told that the beard is not coming back with me to Massachusetts, and I've already accepted that fact.
Well, that's just because the wife doesn't like the tickles.
Well, no, I've Bonnie, no, I'll
Oh,
shave
leg
my
hair,
legs.
Richie. Oh, let me wax him.
I know. No,
Let me
absolutely
wax
not.
you, Russ.
Absolutely not.
We're
Absolutely.
gonna rip
That's a
some.
hard
We're gonna
pass.
rip some skin and wax Russ.
No, that is
Yeah,
a
they're
hard pass on me.
bathroom makeup.
That is
Hold
a
on,
hard pass for me.
hold on, Russ. If we raise $5,000 for this girl, you're not gonna let me wax your legs?
Bro, I can barely stand my eyebrows being tweezed, let alone waxed.
All right, fine. Wax your eyebrows.
No. I have to
Five
work.
grand. $5,000 for this gorgeous little girl who
Okay, so
deserves
now
everything in the world.
damn you, Ian. Now you're getting everybody in the chat room fired up. You got Pam in there saying, how about Nair? You got Richie saying $200 for the legs.
No, that's 200 for the legs. So I mean, that could be 200 per leg.
Why do I have a feeling I'm being backed into a corner here?
Russ, I'm not gonna lie. If you let me wax one leg for $200 for Richie B,
Are we talking like
I
knee to
will
ankle?
wax the other leg. I will match Richie for another 200 and wax your other leg.
Are we talking knee to ankle, or are we talking like knee to hip?
No, we're going right up to the ball bag.
Oh, hell no. Hell no. Jenny,
Unless
shut up.
unless Richie says otherwise, we're doing the whole thing, thigh, calf, the whole nine. Unless you
Okay.
feel like, hold on. Unless you feel like your pain is greater than what she's going through, I understand.
No, dude, don't. No.
I backed you to a corner on that one. I'm sorry. I'll redact the last statement. Russ drops off his own show. No,
You
guys.
son of a bitch.
I'm a terrible person. I've never argued against that.
Oh my God. Now we got people in here.
Andy,
Denise.
I'm not waxing it. I'm not waxing that.
No. I'm not waxing. Okay. So if you want to
200
shave,
a leg. Hold on, a leg.
If you want to shave, I will not wax. But if you want to do shave, I will do shave.
All right. So we got Denise
I'm
up
gonna
for a
come
leg.
back
We
a
got
fucking
Richie up
hairless
for a
count.
leg. We got Denise and Richie both up for a leg. Are we shaving? Are we comfortable with shaving his legs?
I am an organ donor. I didn't say anything about limbs.
I didn't say shave off your leg, Russ.
300 wax. Richie, I am a hard no on wax, okay?
It's so warm and soothing, Russ. It's so warm and soothing.
Drunk enough. Unless you get me drunk
I will get you fucked up. Like that's not a question. I will get you drunk. And then I will wax you.
Dale, quit pulling at my heartstrings. I know it's for Shaylee. God.
Oh man. I only started this as a joke, honey. My wife is here, who is my moral compass. You can lean in. She's my moral compass. And she is looking at me from off screen incredibly judgmentally right now.
Because you have headphones on, so she can't hear what's going on. She's only hearing
no,
what
she can't hear what's going on. And honestly,
I just hear your heart.
I feel like I'd be in a lot of trouble if she could hear your side of this. She can only hear the nonsense I'm spewing.
Why do I have a feeling I'm getting bullied by everybody in the chat room right now?
That's the internet, man. That's the internet.
Peer pressure is a bitch. We even have Damien going all match.
Just shave the bottom half of the leg.
All right. How about this?
Let's set some
I'm gonna
ground
put this. I'm gonna hold on. I'm gonna put this out, right? Because I feel like I was the one that escalated and brought it to the wax situation, right? We'll wax a calf and we'll shave the rest. And we'll do it at the
Stacey,
and we'll do it at the hundo leg. And we'll sponsor a calf, a thigh, a calf, a thigh. Right? So Richie and I are in for a calf. at $100 a piece.
Do you know how many?
Denise said she is.
Denise is in for a thigh at $100. We'll get another thigh, or you could be walking around with just a hairy thigh. One very hairy thigh with a smooth calf.
I will leave this right here. All right,
Stacy, he doesn't.
I do not.
Back hair.
Pam, if you're still listening,
Uninvite Ian.
Bonnie has a question asking, are the real bartenders during the bartending event getting tipped as well?
Richie, you're throwing money down like crazy.
Yeah, Stacy, I'm going to come back to Massachusetts looking like a damn hairless cat.
Oh, that would be glorious.
Shut up.
Said he's going to come back looking like a hairless cat. I offered him $300 for the eyebrows, wax the eyebrows. He said no, and Richie brought it to the legs and the calves and everything like that.
Does he have hairy chest?
Russ, you don't have a hairy chest, do you?
This is gonna sound terrible. I do not like. Besides for my legs.
Hold on, real quick, Russ, because she's got to be able to hear what's going on. Because you want her to.
So, Bonnie, besides for legs and face and head, I really honestly do not have a lot of hair.
He's got those wispy little blonde boy hairs.
Like no chest hair, no back hair, nothing like that.
Andy, that is a severe escalation.
Yeah, it is. And we thought this conversation at the beginning of it turned.
All I wanted to do was talk about podcasts that we listen to.
And now here we are. But
so what are we doing?
No, Damien, I don't have hobbit toes.
Oh, Damien, I do though.
Jesus, your feet prove it.
Yeah. Ah, shit. Can't really angle it right. I got the hairy little toes.
All right, so Bonnie, there is a licensed bartender with each bar table. But the question was, are the bartenders that are actually bartending getting tipped as well? Or are they just doing this out of the kindness of their hearts for a celebrity event? That's what I think Bonnie's questions are.
That's the face of judgment.
I get it all the time too, trust me. Okay, that's a very broad comment. I'm sorry, Pam. I'm trying to follow here, but
so tips are going to go strictly to the charity event. People that are actually bartending will not be getting tips, but feel free to stick a finger in Russ's bum.
Please don't. Please don't.
Yeah, that's
I
a good
wouldn't.
question, honey. Which hole, Russ?
Son of a Bonnie. I do not have chest hair, so no chest hair. Okay, so let's get back to this real quick. I will lay ground rules, okay?
We are quartering Russ. We have sponsors for the
This is not a fucking butcher.
Left calf, right thigh. We do not have a sponsor at $100 for the left calf, left thigh yet. We're gonna send him home with a pubis mound full of hair, and everything else is gonna be bald.
I'm canceling my Gettysburg trip.
Russ, wasn't that you invited me?
Okay, so let me get to this before you cut me off again. I am going to lay some ground rules. I will shave, no wax.
Not even one, not even a calf?
I will do one strip on a calf, okay? One calf each, but I am only shaving from the knee down.
Okay.
That's it. No thigh up, knee down. That's it. Andy, no. I have to go to work after I get back. No. I still need this to work in retail. I mean, even though I do work at Spirit and it would fit in, but
can you please share my screen share?
That's on you, bud.
Oh,
never mind. Here, I got it. Why? Oh, Jesus Christ! All right, so Ian, let's lay out some. What are we at for Oh, we just added some wax to the cart. Is it next day shipping?
I don't know. I don't even know what's in my cart. You're gonna see some weird shit. Oh, it's okay.
Yeah, let's get your address off the screen there.
I don't care if I dox myself.
Show up.
I welcome you.
Are you ready to meet Jesus?
Yeah. And I wear it.
Okay, so all right, Ian, since I've been talked into this whole thing now.
Yeah.
What are we pricing here? Because there are a lot. Oh,
Yep.
there you go.
Yep.
Stacy just asked.
Well, so Richie threw down $300 for the wax.
Okay.
And
okay, so let's cut that in half. We will do 150.
No. Hold on. Richie threw 300 down. So that's the wax. I think it's 100 a quarter. So your entire lower half outside of your pubis mound is worth about $600.
Well, like I said, I'm just going knee down. I'm not going thigh to hip.
Well, thigh to
knee to
hip, hundo shave.
No. Like I said, I am not shaving anything from the knee up. I'm
Why not?
leaving that.
That's covered by a pair of shorts. Why is that?
Because you know how much that's gonna itch when it starts growing back under a pair of jeans.
Fine, bitch. I give my thighs.
Shave or wax?
Shave. Because you a crybaby. I'd wax them. I don't give a shit.
How the hell did I get myself talked into this?
You didn't. This is just, I wanted to talk about podcasts that have.
I'm not even drunk. I'm not even drunk, and now I'm coming back as a hairless sphinx.
I'm telling you right now, I will wax for a child with cancer. I will wax my thighs. No doubt.
Kim, I know this is just Ian being Ian, but you know what? I agree with him, and I will, if there's money being donated to Shaylee and Dan, I will do it. Just
no, Russ, I got the knee up. Everybody
okay, so I'll go knee down. You go knee up.
Hold on. Richie's got your right calf waxed at $300. I've got your left calf shaved at $100.
Okay, so that's 4 already right there. We already had Denise in the room.
Now I'm offering my thighs waxed or shaved. I don't give a fuck.
Pam.
Damien, $100. 100%.
I really don't.
I have that destruction energy.
I've never really watched Dragon Ball Z, so I have no idea what that means.
I actually watched Goku vs. Beerus earlier today.
Well, I'm glad. I love that for you.
Stacy, it's not a matter of how much I ask. It's a matter of how much are you willing to pledge to a child with cancer.
Your wife's cutting you off.
That's cute.
Why do I have a feeling this is going to go over an hour? But we don't got Greg on tonight, so you know we can go as long as we want.
Bonnie, I just bailed him out. I took him from the knees up.
Yeah, so he's doing knee up. I'm doing knee down. So you guys come with your wallets full and see some people regret life.
I'm not going to regret anything.
You're not the one walking away with no beard, no hair, and no leg hair.
Fact, Damien.
Okay. All right. We're getting to Dragon Ball Z now.
I'm a big old nerd.
Kim, trust me, there will be video, there will be pictures, there will be live streams. I can guarantee.
So the wax will be here the 23rd, which means it will be in the car for the Thursday trip to Gettysburg.
Just put it on the roof, strap it down, and heat it up on the way there.
All right, ready to use wax strip hair remover, legs and body.
Jenny, I am not regretting this show because
Peel
this
strips
is
apart, use rounded tabs, apply to your skin, pull back on itself in one swift motion, clean away excess with perfect finish wipe. All
okay.
right,
There's
good.
Josh from Animal Paranormal. Thank you, Josh, again for having me on your show last night. It was a great time. Yeah, Denise, that's what's gonna happen. I'm gonna get pulled over, and the cop's gonna be like, "This is no way. This is you."
Damien, hyperallergenic. I don't. We're ripping away the epidermis. I don't think it matters.
Yeah. At that point, it's gonna be red, and I'm probably gonna be laying in bed. Andy, I am not piercing anything.
Oh, Russ, I would pay a good amount of money for that.
No, I am. That's where I draw the. Nope. No
Hold
piercings.
on. If we rally
No.
and we get like 10 grand,
No.
Prince Albert.
No. Absolutely not. No, I'm sorry. I love Shaylee and Dan to death, but no.
What's the number?
There is no number because it's not going to happen.
Hey, I respect you for having hard and fast boundaries.
No.
What about nipples? Stacy's asking, not me.
No. I do not like piercings. I have no piercings. I have tattoos, but I have no piercings.
My wife's watching, so honey,
and that's perfectly fine. We are not even going to entertain the fact.
I do barbells in a heartbeat.
This went, hey, Shaylee, you're fighting cancer. Here's a guy getting his nipple pierced for you.
I'm only following the chat. All I wanted to do, Russ, I'm looking at you right now. All I wanted to do was talk about podcasts that we've enjoyed in the paranormal area.
And this has gone completely off the rails.
Whew.
But it's perfectly fine. It's perfectly fine because you know what? We're raising more and more money. So anybody that's still listening in the chat, please. Now we've broken it down to I'm going to be shaving my head and my beard is coming off.
I got to give a hundo. Richie B's giving 3.
Great. Kimberly Ann from the Paranormal Peaches, who is going to be on my show tomorrow with Dana's Pink Wishes on Compass. She just joined the chat.
I don't know how I feel about 2 Kimberly Ann's going on here.
She's a great girl. You'll love her to death.
Kimberly Ann's wonderful. I married her.
Yeah, I know. But she's also going to get me on the Oscar Mayer Wienermobile. I'm actually going to get a ride through Gettysburg.
That's not the first time you've been on that ride.
Son of a whore. I really need to start choosing my words better. I really.
Piercings are super fast.
No.
It's just right through.
No. How about no, Scott?
We're not breastfeeding, Russ. Let's be fair.
How about no?
All right.
Hard line, no.
It honestly, the Kimberly Ann's throwing me off because all I'm seeing is yes, and I'm assuming that's my wife.
Yeah, no. Kimberly Ann, that is not your wife. That is Kimberly Ann from the Paranormal Peaches. Jesus Christ, where the fuck has this show gone?
Russ, we are clear until tomorrow at like 4 p.m. We can ride this out until it comes back to normal.
I am drinking tonight, but I am not agreeing to this because I am drinking. I am agreeing to this because it is raising money.
Hold on, Russ. I need.
Oh God, that makes all the sense. Ian, that makes all the sense. It's a full moon tonight.
Is it?
Yep.
Kim, don't you tell him to cut the cord.
You don't have control over me, Kim.
This is digital life, not real life. I have a modicum of control.
But, okay, so anybody in the chat room, I see a lot of people still listening.
So, Russ, are you good? And I'm only asking, I'm not pressuring. Are you good with if we bring it to $300 with the wax? Or is it just $100 per segment? Because you only have one segment left.
I will do 100 per leg calf wax.
Wait, what?
So I will do 100 per leg,
Yeah.
just wax the calf.
Well, all right. So the calf, Richie's already in for 300 on the calf with the wax.
I'm
in
surprised you
calf
even
2
talked me
for 100.
into.
Hold on.
I'm surprised you even talked me into the wax to begin with.
So I'm in calf 2 for $100 because you're only going to let me shave it. And then we got Denise Empey on thigh number 1 for $100.
Why do I feel like I'm at a butcher shop, like parting out a cow, going,
Well, I mean, because it's not dissimilar. So we got thigh number 2 sitting here on its own. Josh, that just seems aggressive for no reason.
that's unnecessary.
So we got thigh number 2.
I am
So
not
somebody
doing thigh.
antes up
You're doing
300.
thighs.
If somebody
You're
antes
doing
up
thighs.
300, right? Because I'm trying to be respectful. If somebody antes up 300, are we waxing that thigh or are we capping it at $100? We shave the thigh.
Okay, fine. Here. Okay, listen. Linda, honey, listen, Linda.
I don't even see Linda in the run.
I was talking to you, dum-dum.
My name's not Linda.
But Kim, shut up. I am not rolling in wax. God damn it. Yeah.
No lie.
Greased up naked
$100?
deaf guy from
Hold
Family
on,
Guy,
hold
and
on,
I'll get
hold
on
on,
the
hold on.
mechanical bull.
Russ, you and I are different animals. I will part out my lower body for $100 a piece, waxed. Oh no, 100%.
Where the hell did this show go?
I don't know. Denise.
Denise started it.
My wife's not comfortable with me expressing where I have the most hair.
Does she kind of do one of the things?
No.
Denise just said she'll match 300, so Russ has matching legs.
All right, so we'll do calves at 300 a piece.
Wax, and then I'll like I said, this is what I was getting.
$100 a piece.
This is what I'm getting to. Okay. Before anything else goes on, I'm going to make things perfectly clear. I will submit myself to a waxing of just my calf.
Okay.
On both legs.
I'll do thighs. Anybody that wants to jump in with thighs, it's on me.
I will shave knee up.
Okay. He'll shave knee up. I'll shave knee down. I'll wax thigh up. Thighs, I'll wax. I'll do whatever you want. We'll inverse.
Okay. All right. Come on, Wojo. You know Ian never has sleeves.
Wojo, so I am the sleeveless wonder, sir.
So, okay, where are we?
Who's Icy Spirits? That's new. I've never seen them before.
Oh, you don't get the play on name? Icy Spirits?
Well, I get the play on name, but I've never seen the name.
Very, 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 very good.
Yes. I got a lot going on. You can't really see it on the video, but I got a fair amount of hair down there. Not quite Steve Carell levels, but I'd wax my chest for a kid.
Big Daddy. We're talking $100 for.
I'll roll in Jello for free.
True. Okay, Big Daddy. We're that sounds so fucking weird saying. Big Daddy Andy. Are we? I'm only shaving from knee up. That's all I'm doing. That's all I'm doing. I'm not doing any
knee up
waxing.
Is shave for us. If you want the knee up with wax, you gotta
that'd
look
be
at
Ian.
Me. And not for nothing, I got the Hobbit hair.
You know what? And this is what I love. This is what I was talking to you about off air before we started. Is we're going to literally be sitting there and you're going to disappear to go to the bathroom. You're going to show back up 2 hours later with 9 different people going, I made friends. Yeah.
Well, but I'll probably tell them I'm about to be waxed.
For what, sympathy or?
No, just because it's a conversation starter.
Okay, so we need a way that the people that are not going to the bash can donate the money.
Whew, Pam, that's going to be on you.
I mean, I know Dan has a GoFundMe set up and everything, but that
All right, that's and whatever the GoFundMe is. I'll wax. I really don't give a shit. As long as it's not the moneymaker, you can wax whatever the fuck you want on my body. I don't give a shit.
So, I'm trying to think of how to work.
Yeah, exactly, Denise. That's why I can't care.
Yes, Bonnie. Jenny sent me pictures. Trust me.
I'm gonna go. I'm gonna have a little bit of a tobacco break as we talk.
You know what? Go ahead, because I'm gonna have one as well, since this show has completely gone off the rails, anyways.
I know. I'd love to talk about the podcast that I enjoy, but here we are. Ooh.
Okay, so everybody
Wojo. There are hyper specific parts of my body that will require a weed whacker.
Can we not? This I'm surprised Jenny hasn't shut us down yet.
Jenny is in her hotel room in Pennsylvania,
and she is still listening and still backstage.
Is she backstage? I can't see. Well, Jenny, why don't you offer something to wax for the charity? Oh, was that not okay?
I don't know how she stands with that, but I mean, I'm pretty sure that's probably going to be a hard no for her. But
fair.
You know,
like we're offering bits of our legs, Russ, like cattle, like chattel.
Yes, Stacey Lee, we definitely going to have somebody manage it through.
Oh, that's going to be me.
No, we're gonna have to manage it through either like a Cash App or a Venmo kind of thing.
Well, I mean, honestly, if we can verify the donation, I think that's enough, right? So if you go to the GoFundMe, you throw the money at the GoFundMe page, that should be enough. That's enough for me.
I mean, you know, I in a way, I kind of want it to come from everybody at the bash. So Dan does know that that's coming from the people at the bash.
Okay.
You know, but that's
so my thighs are up for grabs, everybody. I don't have that predisposition. So for Russ, we're going to try and get it at the bash. For me, my thighs and calves are up for resale, as it were.
We're just the cattle going to the slaughterhouse.
Oh, I've never claimed to be anything but a product for the masses. So anybody that wants to donate to the GoFundMe, Russ, would you mind sharing the GoFundMe?
Jenny, could you toss up Dan's GoFundMe for Shaylee?
And please? I'll tell you right now, if you donate before midnight tonight, I'll go $100 a section, calves, thighs, on the wax.
Okay, Denise just made a good point. Write it in the note for the GoFundMe and screenshot it and send it to us.
Perfect.
That's a perfect way to do it. Thanks, Denise. That's why I call Mama Denise. Like,
see, Richie's gonna watch this on replay and regret that he didn't see it before midnight tonight.
Right?
Because $400 gets me waxed from hip to ankle. And I already ordered the wax shit, and that was like an industrial grade amount. Russ, you're the only one that's going to be able to rip it off because I'll be honest, I'm probably going to lose consciousness at some point.
Depends on how drunk you are.
I think the drunker I get, the more likely it is that I remain conscious.
Yeah, true. Very true. Just you just got to promise me something, sir.
Yep.
When I rip it off, do not swing on me.
Oh, I wouldn't dare.
Yes, you would.
No, I wouldn't. That'd be a terrible person, Russ.
I think that's the first
Uh,
time I've heard those words come out of your mouth.
I'd be a terrible person if I swung on you for that.
Okay, everybody, the GoFundMe is up in the chat.
All right, I'm back.
Okay, so definitely check out the GoFundMe for Dan and Shaylee.
And you know what's wild is the wife clearly is no longer watching. Oh,
probably not.
Hold on, Wojo, you're going to be there? Wojo said that Richie and he will be doing the ripping.
Are they coming? Because this is news to me.
I have a hotel room. They are more than welcome to stay in my room with me.
If you guys want to make the trek, by all means, we'd love to have you. $20 for the entire weekend. So if anybody listening, if you click on the GoFundMe for Dan and Shaylee, make sure you mention the bash.
Kimberly Ann, we're doing this for charity for a child with cancer. So I will wax tip to toe for a child with cancer.
Kim, we were doing it Saturday night after the bartending event because I'm shaving my head, my beard, and now obviously my legs and getting waxed.
Hey, Russ, just for an inside joke.
BDA, if
no one else will understand.
Send me a screenshot.
Can you please double check with wife too?
For what?
Waxing and shaving your legs?
She don't care.
Are you adamant, like 100%?
Bro, she will be like this.
All right, fine.
I guarantee you. And guess what?
Because I will be your stand-in. I will be.
No, I'm going full force with this.
Okay, so we are definitively waxing one of your calves.
Yes.
We are definitively waxing up
your thighs.
To, as Ryan Reynolds calls it, the cum dumpster.
Jesus Christ.
The channel in the hip.
Goddamn Canadians.
Right? Because we got one of your thighs paid for.
Kim, make me TikTok famous.
Oh God, he will cry. Kim, it'll be glorious.
So
you have no idea, Kim, how
BDA,
much I look forward to this.
BDA, go to the GoFundMe. In the notes, comment for the bash. Screenshot it, send it to me.
For the wax.
No,
or
the
for
bash.
For
bash.
the shave.
Bash. No, because we have to know that those donations are going into for the bash.
Okay.
To give to Dan and them.
Hyphen shave.
Bash wax.
Ian wax.
So screenshot it and send it to me once you made your donation, and we'll know your donation went through. So Kimberly, it is not scary. Have you never seen a couple grown men get waxed and shaved before? It's normal.
I'm gonna cry like a bitch.
So am I. So am I. Unfortunately, so am I. But I'll admit it. I'll take it though, because it's for a good cause.
The wax bash. Oh, Richie's back. Richie.
I thought he was going on the battlefield.
You got me for $100, dude. You tied me in for $100. I'm gonna bring like a one blade razor to do this with Russ. And
please don't do a one blade razor.
And
I got sensitive skin. I got sensitive
Russ,
skin.
so here's the deal. You're the one that's gonna have to do it to me. And I'm gonna hand you the razor.
I understand that. And you know, I'm not a malicious
person. You're first.
Yes.
So
I'm not going to take my aggression out on you.
Good shape when I hand it to you. When I rake your skin and I bring that hair away from your flesh, it's going to be in good shape.
Okay, so I'm giving everybody a thought now. So this is all going to be gone. I'm going to look like the movie Powder, Skeet Ulrich in the movie Powder.
Oh God, I'd love to just wax you tip to toe.
No, No, not gonna happen, sir. Not gonna happen. No. So
Face
anybody
and
watching, I do have some decently hairy legs. So,
Ah,
but the problem with it is my hair is all blonde.
oh, ginger.
Yes,
me.
sir.
For those of you watching for feet content,
OnlyFans, here we go.
it and Richie, there it is.
And we are canceled. No.
For the amount that that Rob shows his feet on lives, I feel
Very
like he
true.
should not be canceled.
Very true.
I feel
very
like
true,
if
very
anything,
true.
Rob should be jumping in right now.
Dude, why do I have a feeling we're walking into this bash on Saturday and we're already gonna have like $5,000 raised?
I don't know. Kimberly and I just threw up.
Well, no one told you to look at the screen, Kim.
Kimberly Ann, we're not looking to turn people on. We're looking to empty their wallets. So if you need us to keep our feet off the live, that's gonna
Pay up.
be $5.
Pay up. This is reverse OnlyFans. Pay us to put clothes back on.
Bonnie. Bearskin. Come on now.
Oh, here we go.
Bonnie. Bearskin. This is Bearskin. Russ, you gonna leave me hanging?
Yes, I am actually.
All right.
Yes. No one wants to see this body.
No one wants to see this body either. Trust me. Been married 20 years. I know.
Yeah, my wife doesn't even want to see this body. So. Anyways, way off topic here. Okay, so we're looking. So we're already like 20 minutes over, and I really don't care because Greg Bakken, I believe, is not doing his show tonight. And we're raising some money.
Oh no, we are riding until midnight if we feel like it.
We are your things of nightmares. We are your harbinger of
We're fundraising. That's what's happening.
You know, and Jenny, yes, you know what? You just personally messaged me. Yes, this show will be uploaded so people can have some good laughs.
Hey, I gotta say this. When I agreed to start podcasting, right? The entire mentality behind this was let's all have a good time. Let's all laugh, right?
Yes, sir.
And let's try and do something good.
And we're doing something good.
So I lack that part of my brain that says like, oh, you're going to be ashamed of this later.
Nope.
So I honestly, if we can have some fun, if we can do some good,
I'm all for it.
That's what this podcast is about. And so anyone watching like, what the fuck? Or like, I don't know what's going on here. Honestly, we're
raising money for a good cause and
doing something fun. Funny, exactly.
I was just informed that Spotify won't upload anything past an hour and a half. Well, I guess it's not going on Spotify then.
Or what we could do is we could drop and then come back on and keep going.
Oh, good Lord. I don't think we're going to do that. We'll go over. I don't care if it goes on Spotify or not. It's fine.
Okay.
But yes, Bonnie, the things you will do for a fundraiser. Yes, and Dan and Shaylee and the whole family out there at Hinsdale and Cleese family, they really mean a lot to me. So I'm definitely going to do all that I can to raise money for that girl. So.
And so just to clarify, Wojo, I have Speedos.
Oh, good God. Here we go. But anyway, all right. So what are we looking at right now? Where are we at? We got Denise.
I mean,
MP
we're at
out there.
500 right now. Richie's down for 3.
All right.
You've rejected.
Didn't you say at the beginning you were going to match?
You refused the secondary wax.
I am refusing the secondary wax. I'm sorry. I'm a little bitch.
I will go 300 with Richie to wax
I'm
both calves.
I'm a li-
But
I'm a little bitch.
you've
I will
refused,
admit that.
so I'll do a hundo for the shave.
Okay. All right.
So I'm in for 100. Denise is in for 100. Richie's in for 3. So we're at 500. And your thigh, your left thigh is still hairy.
Oh, Denise just said she just donated 400. Denise, send me a screenshot.
Denise, what are you gonna have him do for $400?
I know. I think she's paying for the both of us.
I don't. I feel like we have to like cut your skin or something. I
This isn't Blackbeard. We're not doing a sideshow going on here. I'm not doing
so
suspension
all
or
right.
anything.
So it's 100 per limb on shave, right? It's 300 per wax. So she was already in for a thigh. So do we say that she's in for another
Okay.
thigh, and then I'll give her a wax at a $100 discount?
Jenny just looked. Denise did 400. BDA did 100. So we're at 5 already.
All right. So we still got Richie coming in at 3. We got me at another 100. Who's BDA?
Big Daddy Andy. Andy DeSanti.
All right, Andy. So are you paying for me to be shaved, or are you crowdsourcing for me to be waxed? That's the big question.
Somebody else got it. I'm gonna have to message Dan and be like, "Get ready, bud."
So I'm gonna start. I'll start at calves, right? Because that feels like the natural place to start for waxes. And
Bonnie, yes,
depending on how much.
Jenny
So
or
Russ,
Bonnie.
your max cap, $600, right?
So we're doing, was it 300 per wax and then 100 per shave?
Yeah.
So all right, so we're in at, if I do both my just my calves, not my
No, your thighs. No, nothing above the knee.
We will do
So 600 to wax both your calves.
600 for the calves, knee down, and
but that's if you're waxing both. You only said you were going to wax one.
So, okay, so we'll do 300 per leg for wax, and I'll do 100 per thigh.
Okay, so you got both calves for sale, essentially, at wax. And then thighs or shaves at $100. So you got 800.
Eight there. We already made 5.
All right. So
Jenny, if you
based on how much we raise.
Hold on, Ian. Hold on. Jenny, I know you're still listening because you're still commenting in the chat and everything. Can you please keep a track of the GoFundMe to kind of keep track of what we're raising, please?
So I'm
because this is going to be on top of what we actually raise at the event.
All right, so Russ, yeah, of course.
Okay, so we got BDA here, $100. Sent me the screenshot.
So that's your thigh, right? So
that's my thigh shaved.
Between BDA, Denise, Richie, and I, we have your lower body handled.
Okay,
we
so
got
Jenny just
shave, wax.
600 for legs, 200 for thighs.
So we got shave, wax. Denise, you threw in 400, which is absurd, right?
That is absurd. And Denise, thank you so much. That is
so I'll give
amazing.
you a wax on my body.
Okay, go ahead and keep.
Okay,
I need to use the restroom.
Okay, yeah. So Denise, you got a wax on my body. Shut your video off, Russ. Be professional. What is can we throw people in wax for fun? I gotta understand that one. Billy, I gotta tell you, I look like a mole rat most days anyway. I'm furry, and I'm fresh shaved today, but for the most part, I'm a hairy guy. So I got Denise MP. I need you to post because I'm gonna give you a wax here. Yeah, hell yeah, just for the F of it. Denise Empey, you did 400, which got you a wax with Russ, and I'm a cheap whore, so I'll give you a wax on me. So I need to know which are you going calf or thigh? Which leg? Uh, Kim was simpatico. Jello is always better than wax.
And confirmation from Denise MP to
I know, Denise, but you got to be clear. You did 400, right? You bought a calf. Richie bought the other calf. I bought the thigh. The PDM, what was it?
BDA.
BDA bought the other thigh. And so you got $100 spill over. You got to tell me where that's going. And then you got the rest of my lower body to deal with. And I'll tell you, the sensitive zones cost more than 300. All right, Andy's got the hundo. Denise has it. So Denise, are you waxing one of my calves or one of my thighs? I gotta know. Russ is over there looking like a guy that regrets
regretting life decisions.
Today. Yeah. Yeah.
No, I was actually just messaging Dan and telling him to keep an eye out on his GoFundMe because shit just went off the wire.
I mean, you don't invite me to things without expecting a certain degree.
And this is what happens when I invite you to things. This will be Ian's first and last time at Gettysburg.
Last time? Is Pam going to ban me?
No, I'm just going to hide.
Well, then it ain't going to be my last time. That's so not fair, Russ. You're smoking in your place.
Dude, at this point, I just signed my hair away, so...
Yeah, but so did I.
I know I try to be professional and not drink or smoke on air, but this is kind of...
I've been drinking on air this entire time.
See, I do it a little more discreetly.
I don't. If anybody was curious, right? If you don't, the Al Cacinos.
Al Cappuccino.
Oh, Denise. All right, fine. Russ, you get to pick.
No, Denise, you pick. You throw it out there, I'll wax it. I've never, Ian, I will tell you this right now and give you the heads up. I have never waxed anybody or anything like that in my entire life.
If you leave it up to me, I'm going to make you stare at my penis as you wax my pubic knob.
Okay, with that being said, that kind of,
Bonnie, why would I get banned?
I am not banning Ian. Ian is a very good time. He will definitely do some crazy shit while we're in Gettysburg. So, I mean,
fun fact.
Oh, Lord. Now, everybody, I really appreciate you donating and everything like that.
307 pieces.
Oh, you bus soldiers too?
Oh, I'm not showing up without an army.
We already have about 600.
You have 600? All right. Go online.
So this will be the battle of the Eisenhower.
I am absolutely not going to be outdone by any of you.
Oh, don't forget BDA. He donated 100. So what do you want?
So Andy? BDA's got your thigh. I've got your other thigh. Denise has your calf. Richie has your calf. And the hundo, the spillover hundo from Denise, is going to get a wax on my body. And Russ, you know what? Unless we have someone else that either wants to shave or wax my body, that hundo from Denise.
You do not know the people.
I will let you put that wax anywhere from my neck down.
You do not know the people that go to Gettysburg. Trust me. I'm not saying you signed your death warrant, but you're
I'm okay.
That Kimberly Ann will be first in line with a fucking wax strip and being like, "Yep."
She's
Problem
gonna have
is, you
to
got to go in
drop 300
upward
bucks.
motion.
She's gonna have to drop some. She's gonna have to drop some coin to do it.
Oh, Megan's still in the room. Megan is a key factor of the Battle of the Eisenhower. It started as the Battle of the Wyndham, and now we've moved to the Eisenhower. She is a key factor. We already have the soldiers primed and ready to go. Ian's got some more, so this shit just got real.
And you know,
Jenny's bringing some. I'm bringing some. Megan's bringing some. You're bringing some. Anybody out there? Like, it's definitely going to be a use a fly sticker to wax. Oh, no.
Hey, Russ, you wanna throw up my screen share here real quick?
We do not need any more soldiers. We have more than enough, Ian.
Hey,
Please,
man,
we have more than
you
enough.
wanna sit down and know that I'm gonna come more equipped than any of
Okay,
y'all.
we're removing that.
All right. You're just saying.
No. We have more than enough.
Well, you said 300, and I only have 308. So I'm not okay with being the least equipped person.
You're not going to be the least equipped because I'm pretty sure you have probably more in that bag than we're bringing actually in real life. Are you prepared to lose men in battle?
The plebes are only casualties on paper.
All right. So everybody, we are definitely
No, but seriously, guys, I do want to say real quick, in unlike me behavior, the charity that we're actually talking about right now, it's not.
I'm pulling up. Actually, you know what? And I will say this today. I will say this. Yesterday was actually Dan's birthday.
Okay.
So happy birthday to him. You know, be kind to us that does work in town. Christy, thank you for joining.
That area. Kirsty,
of course
don't
we
worry,
will.
I tip well.
Of course,
ignorant as hell, so I have to tip well, otherwise I don't get served. So, but Russ, if you don't mind, while you load up that screen or whatever.
I'm pulling up the GoFundMe really quick to see how many people have.
The reality is,
you know
we
what?
live
Actually,
in a
I don't even want to
situation
check.
where GoFundMe needs to exist.
You know what? And I
GoFundMe
didn't start.
has to exist in order for us to be able to support the people around us. And
Yes.
that's a situation that I would like to see fixed. But in the meantime, I would like to see situations like this where people don't have to actually turn to GoFundMe to fund these kind of things, right?
Yeah, because GoFundMe is a chunk.
I have a lot on my heart on this one, right? And so, Russ, kick me out of the studio if you have to, if you need to interrupt me. But the truth is, guys, we are a species that has evolved to take care of each other. And we have historically, and from a very fundamental level, cared about each other while still being incredibly tribal and incredibly divided. But the truth is, when a situation like this comes up, when an unfortunate situation happens to a child,
Yep.
There's no lines, there's no borders, there's no countries, there's no nationalities. There is nothing except for our desire to help that child.
Yep.
And so, for those of you out there, for the people that are watching, I don't know how many because I'm not the host and I don't see the happy little number up here. But the truth is, guys,
oh, Shane Pittman,
I will
in.
do
Searchers.
stupid things, right? I will do incredibly ridiculous, audacious, absurd things. And if I can do those for a cause that actually matters,
yes, sir,
that gives my life meaning.
Yes, sir, 100%.
And so, any of you out there, I joke, $100, $300, I don't give a shit. Crowdsource. If 12 people want to give $25, I'll wax whatever the hell you want me to. Because at the end of the day, none of us should be looking at our child and seeing a balance sheet.
Correct.
And so, and
You're gonna make me emotional.
no, I'm getting a little emotional myself.
No, you're gonna make me
And
emotional
so,
because this is not my first time doing fundraising.
and so the reality is, right, guys, I am a clown, right? You watch my podcast, I'm a very different character, right? And I'm on this podcast and I'm being the goofy, laughing, instigating, escalating idiot, right? But the truth is, there's a purpose behind that.
Yes.
And what we're talking about right now, what we're doing right now, and I know I gave Russ a hard time earlier and he jumped off and it was funny and everybody got a laugh out of it. But the truth is, he and I, at the end of the day, if we can put a temporary inconvenience with our bodies on the line to create a permanent solution or to create a permanent solve for a temporary problem, we're about that.
Yes, we will
And
go above and beyond.
And so, Billy, if you want to see somebody get a Brazilian, I'm cheap. You know, throw some money down. You throw $300, I'll let somebody tear the tape. I don't give a shit.
That is not going to be filmed.
Oh, that will be filmed, but not like directly. There'll be audio recordings.
It'll be reaction video.
Yeah, it'll be the three people in the room reacting. But the truth is, guys, if we have the chance to do something good, I'd like to do it. We live in a world so mired in the shit, and so
if we can bring a little bit of light,
yeah, and so we spend our days arguing with our neighbors. If we can come together for 1 minute and do something good for a kid, shit. That's what's that's what it's all about. That's why
everybody should strive to be like that. Be selfless.
Hell yeah.
Be above yourself. You know, it's one of those things. Bonnie, yes, cash donations at the bash as well. Yes. So guys, you know, it's yes, we are providing some humor and we are providing some comical relief. Yes, stupidity. But we are providing it for a very good reason. And you know what? And if I get emotional, I'm sorry. I am a emotional person.
A bit of a weepy bitch.
I am. But, you know, it's one of those things that I'm doing it for the right reasons and I'm doing it for, you know, all the right reasons. And I want to make sure that this little girl, Shaylee, is taken care of and has nothing to worry about, as well as the family. That they shouldn't have to worry about it. You know, I've been through with my brother before. He was in a burn unit for 3 months. And, you know, it's one of those things where I see where that charity comes into play. And I see where, you know, everything happens. And it helped me greatly. So if I can give a little bit of myself, blood, sweat, tears, hair, whatever it may be, wax, it's going to happen. So this escalated very quickly tonight, but I'm all on board.
It really did, because I genuinely intended on talking about the podcast
and everything. Yeah. So, and this just escalated very quickly, but guess what? We've already raised 5, 6, 725.
725. That's not shabby.
I believe, and this is even 4 days before the bash. 4 days before the bash kicks off. And this Saturday is not happening for another, 6 days? So there's more than enough time to get it out there. And trust me, I'll share it on my Facebook. I'm sure Ian will share it on his as well.
I probably won't.
Okay, then don't.
No, not because I don't want to, but because I'm terrible at sharing things on Facebook.
That's fair. That's fair. But guys, you know, you guys have been absolutely amazing. I didn't expect it to turn into what this has tonight.
Neither did I. Oh boy. But
it's been absolutely amazing. So, and everybody, I'm going to sound like a Sarah McLachlan commercial or anything like that.
In the
Look into your
arms
hearts.
of an angel.
Go ahead and keep going in the background.
That's all I remember of the song. To be completely
Okay. But everybody,
I
look
can
into
sing
your
other
hearts.
songs.
Look into your hearts. This is the little girl we're raising money for.
No. Don't look into your hearts. Don't look into your hearts. Look into your wallets.
You can do that too. But look into your hearts. I mean, yes, Christy, there's a lot of great speakers. There have been some that have been added. So definitely a great lineup, $20 for the entire weekend. That gets you Friday through Sunday, all lectures, all vendors, all events, all activities. But it's one of those things where if I can make somebody smile, whether it be through humor, whether it be through a selfless deed, anything like that, I'm definitely going to put myself on the line to do it. Yes, I will be coming back from Gettysburg looking like a hairless cat, but I mean, it's worth it in the end because guess what? Hair grows back. So I'm doing it for all the right reasons. What are you guys doing it for?
Oh man, that was a violent indictment, Russ.
That is not a violent. I'm just asking them to look into what they want. And I'm not calling them selfish. I'm not.
Nope, you aren't. Nope, that's my job.
What, being selfless?
Ish.
I mean, hey, you know what? Honestly, Ian, I'm glad you're coming.
Russ,
I am honestly.
I do need that. I do need that link though. Can you
For
DM
the
me that
GoFundMe?
link real quick before we get off?
Yes, Jenny, can you send it to me in the private chat? I know you're still listening because you're still commenting. Can you send it in the private chat? That way I can forward it to Ian, please.
Or just Jenny.
Or just message Ian. But
because before we get off this chat.
Well, I also have to
say,
Jenny,
I need to put my money where my mouth is.
Okay, Jen, I'm sorry. I will cut you off here real quick. So Jenny is going to be offering aura photography at the bash. The photography sessions are $40 a piece, but she is also going to be donating $10 from each session to the bash itself, to the charities.
Why is there? GoFundMe asks for a tip. That's interesting.
And Dan just responded to me.
Sorry, guys. Sorry.
He says, wow, thank you. Over 500 donated just tonight.
Hey, Dan. Oh, shit. Give it a second. Sorry, I'm running this taped up makeshift jerry rig system here. 842-116. If anyone's trying to log into my GoFundMe at the moment.
All right, guys. So Ian's going to put his money where his mouth is, and
that is there, buddy.
So, all right, guys. So again, rundown of the bash. We got some great people. We got John Zaffis coming. We got Dave Schrader coming. What are you popping? What are you popping up in the chat right now? Is that confirmation?
No, that was a link. Oh, that's actually. So I had something previously copied. Sorry, everybody. That's the memory that my computer takes. If anyone's
fantastic.
Curious, that's a Samsung SKU number. But we got another hundo sent over to help the Clace family.
You guys have been absolutely amazing. Like, right now already as it stands, we've raised over $600 just on this show alone. That's not including what's going to be raised at Gettysburg.
No. That's more than Richie's got 300 in.
I don't believe he's donated yet.
Well, I'm messaging him right now with the link.
He said he's going to bed. So,
Oh,
but by bed he means he's going to play Battlefield 2. But yeah, guys, you guys have been absolutely amazing tonight. Thank you for hanging in with us for an hour and 47 minutes now. I did not expect this pop-up show, this freestyle show to go to the way it did. So,
no, good Lord.
So you guys have been absolutely amazing. Make sure tomorrow night you tune in to Compass Curiosities, because we actually have another great charity that's going to be at the bash, Dana's Pink Wishes. I'm going to have the founder on.
So tell me a little bit about that one.
So Dana's Pink Wishes provides actually, you know what? Let me pull up the email I got from her. Kind of want to give a synopsis of like what Dana's Pink Wishes is, but I wish I could. This is a personal email to me, so I'm trying to like pick apart things. So, basically, pretty much, it provides toys for children that are experiencing hardship, whether it be a passing of a parent or sibling or something like that, whether it be to unnatural accident or natural as to cancer or some sort of disease. They do toy donations, so it makes the children feel a little bit more comfortable and have something to kind of take their mind off, to let people know that they're thinking about them. So if you want to know more about Dana's Pink Wishes, please tune in tomorrow. I'm going to have Kimberly Ann. I'm going to have Taryn Kerper. I'm going to have, I believe, Jocelyn Cummings. I'm going to have all the Paranormal Peaches that support this cause very much so. So tomorrow night, 9 p.m. Eastern, Compass Curiosities, Dana's Pink Wishes. Tune in, find out what the charity is all about.
So I just messaged, I don't know if you know, Sean Weiss Goldberg.
Yes.
From the Mighty Ducks.
Yes.
I just messaged him asking if he'd be willing to get involved at all.
Oh, fantastic.
So he's in Pennsylvania.
Oh.
He spends most of his time West Coast, but he's currently in Pennsylvania. Amazing guy. And
that's another true comeback story.
Oh Christ, man. This guy, honestly, he was in the thick of it.
Yes, that is a true comeback story. That is something that is absolutely amazing.
Proud of that guy beyond belief. But I did just send him. I'm connected with him on a personal level, just because of some things that we've exchanged, and that's all I'm going to say.
We'll leave it at that for right now. We'll leave something in the pocket for us to pull out later.
Yep.
So, all right, guys, thank you so much for listening. We're at the hour and 50-minute mark. So thank you so much for listening, guys. I can't wait to see you all at the bash that are coming. You will see me hairless. You will see Ian hairless, besides for his head and beard.
I hope so, because honestly, like, I'm gonna go. I wouldn't mind a little bit of deep root damage, a little bit of waxing.
I'm concerned, but I appreciate it. But anyways, guys,
Steven,
thank you.
I appreciate the lies.
Yes. Thank you, guys. Denise, I wish you would come to the bash. Maybe one year we'll get you out there.
Denise, I got a room. Come on out. You can hang it with me.
So, guys, anybody that's interested, the bash, it goes from the 26th to the 28th. $20 gets you in at the door. They do not sell advance tickets. It is only at the door. So don't fall under these scammer things saying they have tickets for the bash, selling them at a discounted rate, whatever. They are only sold at the door. So please.
And not to take away from the bash, but we have some exciting things at the East Coast Paracon going on too.
East Coast Para Expo.
I apologize, Para Expo.
We refuse to call it a con because it's not a con. It is an expo.
We do have Scott Allen and Christopher Brown confirmed doing gallery
yes, sir.
readings. Also,
and we also have Richie B.
If he's still here.
He's not here, but we have him talking about Bigfoot in the Bridgewater Triangle.
Yep.
You're going to see Ian and I's lovely faces there as well.
Nice mug.
I'll have the beard back by the time I come back. So
I don't think you will.
Not as long, but it'll be there. But guys, this has been an absolute pleasure of a show. Wojo's going to be at the expo as well with Richie B.
What is Wojo going to be at the at Gettysburg? Because he seemed pretty.
No, I don't know. That's something you and Wojo need to work out yourself.
Wojo can sleep in my twin. I don't mind.
Denise says she's planning on being in the expo with her table.
Yeah, buddy.
Yeah, Denise can't wait to see you again. The last time I saw you, you were laying on the floor dead.
Oh, the murder mystery night. We got another one of those coming up too.
We also have an escape room coming up as well. So, guys, with much love and appreciation, thank you for everybody coming out and enduring this, what I can only summarize as a shit show. And
if Dumpster Fires dreamed what Dumpster Fires would look like,
this is us. This is us. So, guys, thank you so much. I love you all. I appreciate you all coming out. And trust me, the $600 we raised tonight is just the tip of the iceberg. So be on the lookout next Saturday for Facebook Lives, for streaming, for videos, for TikTok, for everything. Because guess what? There will be pain. There will be tears. There will be blood. But there also will be laughs. And there will be...
So, Russ, I get the waxes, I get the shaves. That is what's going to be on Get Moderated next week. 100%.
Unturned Pages of the Cup of Curiosity. We'll have everything live streamed as it's happening in real time. So don't miss it out on Saturday night. You guys, the bartending event goes from 9 to 10:30. So 10:30, look out for this. So, guys, thank you so much. We love you guys so much. Thank you, Ian, for coming on tonight. You've been an excellent co-host, instigator. You haven't really done much moderating because you've just been adding fuel to the fire. But
I only moderate on my show.
But you guys, thank you so much. I love you guys to death. And we will see you. Next Sunday, we will have a live wrap-up from Gettysburg of Jenny and I sitting in a hotel room doing the podcast for the first time together.
At 6 p.m. too, you will have Get Moderated.
Yes, you will. Yes,
Before
you will.
them, wrapping up
your first experience at Gettysburg.
My first experience, yeah. So there may
Please try not to be hungover.
Hungover, I'll still be drunk. We're not leaving till Monday.
That's true.
But guys, truthfully, thank you for coming out tonight. Thank you for watching. Everything we do, I say on mine all the time that, I don't care how many people are watching. I don't care how many people are listening. I'm just putting my voice out into the ether. But the truth is, in a situation like this, guys, where we're coming out, we are doing fundraising. Every single one of you is a blessing and a boon to everything that we care about. And thank you for putting up tonight and genuinely engaging us in a way, not only through the comment sections, because this has been an amazing comment section, but also financially through donating to that GoFundMe. Thank you, everybody involved. Stay blessed. Stay blessing each other.
And
from
like
the
I always
moderator,
say,
be good.
as I always say for every show that I do for Unturned Pages, as well as Compass Curiosities, we do this for you guys. We bring the best guests. We bring the best content. We bring everything we can to the table. We leave it on the table. Without you guys, we couldn't be doing this without you guys. So thank you for every week coming in and listening to us ramble on and on about senseless bullshit. But you know what? At the end of the day, it all comes from the heart. And it all
Check out
goes
some of these podcasts we talked about.
Yes, check out all, like, you should know. You should your podcast about, what was it, Minnow and the Whale?
Minnow Eats Whale, they're a production company out of the Pacific Northwest. They are actually part of the public broadcasting conglomerate, whatever it is, the one that's actually funded by our tax dollars. They do Black Takes, they do Tannis, they do the Bright Sessions. All phenomenal podcasts to take a look at.
And if you have any questions, please contact Ian or myself, and we'll get you the links, or we'll turn you on to, a new podcast you want to listen to. But again, guys, thank you so much for listening tonight. You guys have been an absolute blessing. And I will see you tomorrow night, 9 p.m. Eastern time.
And I'll see